Antonio Brown, the guy who runs off the field for mysterious reasons. Antonio Brown, the 7-time Pro Bowler. Antonio Brown, the guy who's been in trouble too many times to count. And Antonio Brown, the multiple-time Super Bowl winner and one-time MVP winner. He has had ups and downs, and in this video, we will be going through the rise and fall of Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown was not scouted highly coming out of college. He ended up being picked in the 6th round of the 2010 draft by the Pittsburgh Steelers, who he would go on to spend a majority of his time in the NFL with. In his rookie year, though, he didn't show signs of being the next great thing. The Pittsburgh Steelers went on to the Super Bowl that year, but during the season, Antonio Brown only had 16 receptions for 167 yards. The following season, though, he broke out. He became the first player in NFL history to have 1,000 yards receiving and returning. Through all of this, he earned himself a spot as a returner on the 2012 Pro Bowl team. This would go on to be his first Pro Bowl of many in his career. 2013 brought Antonio new achievements, one of them being the first player to have 5 receptions for at least 50 yards in every single game of the regular season. In 2014, though, AB showed that he was in his prime. He finished the season with the most receiving yards, most receptions, and he tied for the second most touchdowns in the season. He continued his great efforts in 2015 and 2016. This continued throughout 2018, and in 2019, his relationship with Big Ben took a turn. At the end of that year, Antonio Brown requested a trade to anywhere that would take him. Later in the 2019 year, the Oakland Raiders traded to the Steelers for Antonio Brown. The Raiders then gave Antonio Brown a contract that made him the highest paid wide receiver in the league. The contract was supposed to turn into a 3-year, $50 million deal for Antonio Brown, but then everything changed. Antonio Brown got himself into multiple off-field incidents, one of them including a confrontation with the Raiders' general manager at the time. Through seeing this, even though they had just traded a good sum for him, the Raiders decided to release Antonio Brown, even though he hadn't played a regular season game for them yet. Brown was then picked up by the New England Patriots, but only ended up playing 1 game before he was cut by them. After NFL fans saw all this controversy that was going on with Antonio Brown, it was easy to admit, Antonio Brown's prime days were over. There was no going back. Antonio Brown ended up taking a break in 2019 and the beginning of 2020 as he was undergoing an investigation about him concerning sexual allegations. Later, though, in the 2020 season, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers picked up Antonio Brown. During the 2020 season with the Bucs, Antonio Brown put up 45 receptions for 483 yards and 4 touchdowns, an impressive stat for someone who hadn't played in so long. With the greatest of all time at QB, Antonio Brown went on to get another Super Bowl ring with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2020. During the 2021 season, though, through 15 weeks, he had put up better numbers than the year before. Then, in an away game versus the New York Jets, unexpected came to life. Instead of trying to explain this, let me just roll the clip for you guys. Yeah, you could see it yourself. But Antonio Brown had a good reason to it. According to sources, the Bucs wanted him to go back out on offense when Antonio thought that he was physically and mentally not ready to go back out. They were telling him that if he doesn't go back out, he might as well leave. So, as you could see in the clip, he just left. Let me know who you think was correct in that, if it was the Bucs' fault for telling him to go out when he wasn't ready, or was Antonio Brown's fault for just not going out there and toughing it out. The day after, though, Antonio Brown was spotted at a Brooklyn Nets game with linebacker Devin White. Although we still aren't sure if he has CTE from all of the big hits and concussions he's gotten, this could be a major factor from that Vontaze Burfict hit that he took a while back. Although we may not know what is going on with AB right now, one thing is for sure: Antonio Brown is not going to be returning to the NFL. Through having so many teams and so many problems outside of the NFL, another NFL team may not want him. That could have been the last we saw of Antonio Brown. And I really do hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a bit short, but first time making this. Let me know what you thought, guys. Make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.